It's week 6 of the 2024 season, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Chargers and the Broncos, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Good battle coming up here in the AFC West. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Part of this division has been the domain of the Kansas City Chiefs. They've won 8 straight division titles, 3 Super Bowl wins during that stretch as well. And every year, you get here and you ask, who can knock off the Chiefs?
Well, I think if you ask the other 3 teams in the AFC West, they would all say, okay, this is our year. But really, for a division where all 3 of those teams were sub 500 last year, now there's been some coaching changes, some new blood. But until you knock off the champ, they're still the champ. And right now, until further notice, this division continues to run through the Kansas City Chiefs, and barring something crazy, I don't expect that to change very much this year.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. They get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today. They've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Herbert gonna throw on this first play. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Herbert. He's going to keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown, LA. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Next to score, Chargers 7, Broncos nothing.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Knicks now on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Knicks. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Chargers 7, Broncos nothing.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The next drive about to start as we take a look ahead to what's coming up the next couple of nights. Starting tonight, Sunday Night Football. It's the Bengals and Giants at MetLife Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Followed tomorrow by Monday Night Football. Quick turnaround for the stadium crew. The Bills and the Jets also at MetLife. Kickoff there, 8:15 from Jersey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Herbert. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pistol snap for Heineke. He keeps it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Chargers.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half.
Chargers 14, Broncos nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Play action now. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
Second down. Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Boy, some bulk. Here for 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Heineke. Now he takes off. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Off he goes. Back to his tight end, the former Seahawk, Will Dissly. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. To throw is Heineke. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
There is his tight end, Disley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now Heineke. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. He's to the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On second down, it's Nix. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. And he's fire all game. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll throw with Heineke. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.